And so that's the matchup that Jared Bednar wants to start this game. Makar and Taves are going to see a lot of McDavid tonight, and they're going to have that task at hand.
Draisaitl cleaning up McKinnon to start the hockey game. First of 3 matchups between these Western Conference rivals, and the puck pitchforked in. It'll be Ekholm and Bouchard, the D pair. Colorado banged up both on the back end and up front. Sam Girard out there with Sam Malinsky, a rookie, one of 8 that have suited up for Colorado this year. Cross-ice delivery from Connor Brown, ripped on net by Bouchard, and then Brown. McKinnon back in front, just out of the reach of Lehkonen, although Bouchard was there. Sent across to Taves, and now Cale Makara's shot. That's held by Skinner.
That have hit the net. Hasn't scored in 9 games, so you get the feeling he's trying to put that puck to the net a little more regularly, and I agree with you. I think that one hit Nichushkin in front.
Here's Lehkonen, one-timer coming, score! Power play goal! Nikolai Kovalenko, 1-0 Colorado.
Had a shot mentality. Nichushkin backdoor almost bang one. And this is great entry by Girard. The speed through the neutral zone. And then just off that entry, Edmonton just doesn't quite set up in the position. And that quick little pass there by Lehkonen just eludes the stick of Kulak and Cole.
Being 3rd in the league in shots against, a dreadful 30th goals against. Here's a shot off the rush, followed by Skinner. Rebound trickles one. McKinnon again with that heavy wrist shot, Louis. And Skinner able to fight it off.
Yeah, great pass by Taves on the fly to McKinnon.
Taves fires, and that was redirected wide of Skinner. Rebound battled for, controlled. Good work by Nugent Hopkins up to Connor McDavid. He'll put the brakes on, look for a trailer. McDavid takes it to the net himself, fires, and a save made by Georgiev. Rebound, and Kapanen could not pull the trigger, but McDavid finished his check and allows Edmonton to maintain possession. Bouchard and Nugent Hopkins. Connor McDavid spinning against Taves. One-timer Nugent Hopkins, and that was blocked up top by Makar. Now Taves beaten by McDavid. Taken behind the net. Centers, one-timer score! And there's the first goal as an Edmonton Oiler for Kasperi Kapanen. The Oilers' relentlessness pays off, and we're tied at 1.
Defensive zone, then Connor McDavid. Good pickup by Nugent Hopkins behind the net. That was a hard puck around that he picks up. This blast block, but again, retrievals on loose pucks, and then McDavid just goes to work. Fends off Taves, runs him into McKinnon, and a beautiful backhand pass over to Kapanen. Gets himself to a spot, presents, gets lost in behind, and in the back of the net.
He took a peek right about there. Turnover by Vegas in a game played on Wednesday night. The Avalanche won that game 2-1 in a shootout. Nichushkin then, and again, one of the things you learn playing with McDavid Draisaitl is to be ready at all times. Makara's shot, and that was stopped by Skinner, and the rebound punched to the corner. Another chance coming. Makar again off the right shoulder of Skinner. One-timer McKinnon, and another save made by Jeff Skinner. He's getting peppered.
Sling it to the net. This is a face-off play. Quickly, McKinnon to Makar. Bang, right off the blocker. Cleared out of the...
Fumbled it away. But McKinnon there to pick it up. Gives it back to Makar. Shot, save, Skinner. This time, no rebound. And despite that flurry, slides it to Middlestead. Off to Nichushkin. Has trouble maintaining. Out to Ludwig. His shot kicked aside by Skinner. Rebound to Hahn. Put it down low. Then failed to hold it there. Nichushkin did well to keep it and then lost it. And now we could have a partial break. Janmark scoots in a backhander tonight. The rebound nudged wide. Skinner back on the puck for Edmonton. Fires, and that's held by Georgiev.
Him strong on the stick, but then the second attacker right here. Little poke check. Jab by Skinner up the ice to Janmark. He goes on the backhand. Good save, Georgiev in tight. Someone to come in and obviously push Georgiev a bit, a guy that can step in there, which he's done throughout his career. Wedgwood.
20 points in his last 9 games, 21 including the setup tonight. Heading hard to the hole and ultimately controlled. Draisaitl wins the face-off. Corey Perry back to Stetcher. His shot does not make it through. Backhander from Derek Ryan and a save. Georgiev to Stetcher. Checked by Middlestead. Stetcher feeds Draisaitl. A lot of room. Steps in. Tried to go sharp angle and tracked and cleared by Devon Taves. And now McKinnon gets through Emerson to the net. And he lost the handle. Tried to deke to the forehand. And
But he's creating those chances. Explosive speed, a shot mentality. 6 shot attempts in the first period by McKinnon. Him and McCarr have 7 of the 10 shots for the Avalanche.
Filling in on this top power play unit. Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. Hyman may play Tuesday in Vegas. Here's a quick chance and a stop and a terrific one by Georgiev. That's his best save of the night on Draisaitl. Slapper Bouchard. Time for one last rush. Bouchard, the lone holdover, off to Nurse. Now he'll change. Shot up the boards right into the slot. Skinner kicked out by Georgiev. Stetcher fires into a crowd. Georgiev able to fight it off. Taves did not get it out. Connor Brown.
For Jared Bednar, he says everybody has to do a little more for them to be better on the penalty kill. Right there's the chance you're talking about.
Behind, you've got Nichushkin. McKinnon. Protecting. Taves. One-timer Rantanen stopped by Skinner. Be their 5th straight. Walking in a quick, or 6th straight rather. Quick dish, Gerard. McKinnon loading, firing, and a glove save by Stuart Skinner. That might be his best of the night.
Into the zone. Quick little passes by McKinnon. One drop pass there. Gets himself lost in the shuffle. And then he fakes like he's going to pass, and he can release that puck so quickly. With a lot of pace on the puck, he uses the screen right through McDavid's legs. And
the chip to Draisaitl. He's got Podkolzin with him, and now flashes to Nurse. Shot redirected. Podkolzin stopped by Georgiev, point blank. The puck ultimately corralled by DeHaan, who fired off of Emberson. A quick shot. Somehow that was deflected away by Kulak as Kiviranta.
He's been around it, Kiviranta. This is another good chance for him here, and he does the right thing. He uses the screen at Kulak, doesn't try and pound it through him. Just
down low. I don't think a guy who's a favorite to make Team Canada 4 Nations could be underrated, but somehow he is. Draisaitl, another good save, Georgiev, and another solid stop on Stetcher. Here's Podkolzin. Draisaitl. Over to Brown, and now Edmonton buzzing, and Colorado hanging on here. Stetcher shot tipped home, and the Oilers take their first lead of the night, 2-1. Vasily Podkolzin, that's 3 straight games with a goal.
And we talked about how important the cycle would be for each of these teams. What team can get to it? What team can come up with a loose puck? Podkolzin again that finds that loose puck, then gets himself to the net. This is something he works on every day in practice. Tipping pucks, and it's a nice little wrister from the blue line. A threaded through shot by Stetcher and a perfect redirection by Podkolzin. Get that position. He's a big, strong guy. Gets inside Middlestat, and no chance for Georgiev.
Now, Rantanen, based on his past and present performance, has a lot of leverage, but his concern right now is finding a way to come back in this game. Jack?
Thank you, Scott. Rantanen, 97 goals the last 2 years. There's an opening. Jeff Skinner. Edge work back to Emberson. Across to Kulak. He shot, scores! And Edmonton extends to a 3-1 lead. I'm not sure Georgiev ever saw it. And Brett Kulak continues to thrive offensively. That's his 5th.
And Edmonton has come out in this 3rd period and just continued to get pucks in behind when they can. Nice play here by Skinner to hold on to this puck by himself some time, and a screen in front. You can see Janmark, who's pretty high out in the slot, just occupies that space, and the little flyby by Skinner as well. But when Kulak looks up, he sees layers of screens in front of Georgiev.
Rantanen trying to work his way through. No blade for Malinsky. Helpless. Brown reshot tonight. Georgiev in the rebound.
I'm going to have to hop back to the bench. That leads to this right here. It's a nice pass by Brown. First chance.
Checked by Bouchard. Slammed around the boards by Ekholm. Came free in the slot. Fired one-timer. And McKinnon brilliantly stopped by Stuart Skinner.
With a lot of time still left in the clock here for the Avalanche. This is left to right as far as you can go. And Skinner gets across, makes that save. Bouchard dives in there and gets it out of harm's way. Make that save any way, shape, or form for McKinnon.
Inside ball arena as it's smacked back to the point, held in by Taves to the slot, broken up, net empty. Another chance, Henrique to the middle of the ice. Nugent Hopkins will seal it. 4-1 Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins, the game winner last night in overtime, puts it away from Adam Henrique. And the Oilers will win on back-to-back nights.
On the one-timer, good play here by Henrique as he puts this through 2 Avalanche players right to Nugent.
Ahead for Kapanen. tied this game in the first period. It looks like Podkolzin destined to get the empty netter, or the game winner rather.